Hello guys, welcome back to the multimedia channel, your favorite channel of course. I hope so na dey alright. I don't know, I'm just in the mood to speak pidgin English today. I hope so na really dey alright and say everything dey go as e suppose be. Yeah, so welcome back to the channel. If you're here to subscribe, please do abeg so that you fit stay tuned to the updates what they bring for the channel. And if you're here to subscribe, this thing it looks like I'll be mixing it. Yes, I think it's making sense. So if you're here to subscribe, please try and subscribe to stay up to date with the content that I share on the channel. Yeah, of course, as you all know, sports, football content particularly. Yeah, so today there are quite a number of updates, of course, as it concerns the Super Eagles. So our players have continued to, the Super Eagles, the Super Falcons. Some of the players have really continued to, make the country proud in their various club sides, the winning awards and of course really representing their club sides. So we'll talk about that. We'll also talk about the development that concern Finidi, of course, the new coach of the Super Eagles. Yeah, and then of course quite a number of updates concerning the players and the team. But then just before I get right into that, of course, I want to talk about the Premier League. My normal thing now. Yeah, so yesterday Wednesday, Manchester United actually actually got a win, a 3-2 win against Newcastle. Yeah, to be honest, I was not really expecting the outcome of that match because consistently Manchester United have disappointed their fans all over the world. I mean, and I know that many people are already even losing interest. Many people feel like, come on, we don't need to be supporting this club again because they're not making us happy and all of that. But thankfully yesterday they got 3 points. But the fact is that while it has taken them to 57 points in the league, there isn't really any progress in terms of climbing up. So they still remain at number 8, behind Newcastle. The two teams actually share the same points, 57. So what would determine whether or not Manchester United will make any progress is the last match, of course, that is coming up on Sunday. And talking about that, of course, Man City, they are just one leg or one step away from actually winning their fourth EPL title in a row. As much as many people do not want that to happen, but I mean, they appear to be the favorite club to actually lift the EPL this season. But of course, we're not giving up, and I know that Arsenal is not giving up as well. I mean, we could see the guy is really training because anything could happen. Yeah, so while Man City will face West Ham in that final game of the season on Sunday, Arsenal, of course, the major title contender, would face Everton. Yeah, so we just need to really watch and see what happens in that final matches of the season. And just to say, Amad Diallo at Manchester United really needs time. I mean, if you watched the game yesterday, you discover that this guy has a lot of confidence. So I've really been wondering why Erik ten Hag has not been playing him or featuring him in the matches. He's got a huge dose of confidence. I mean, I just hope that moving forward he would get the time he really needs to prove himself. He's the Ivory Coast international. He's such a good player. Yeah, so of course Martial and Raphael Varane have actually waved goodbye to Manchester United. They're expected to leave at the end of the season, and I know the fact is that these are not just the two players who need to leave Manchester United. As far as I'm concerned, the club needs a major, I don't know what they call it, a major shake-up. Like many of these players need to really be shown the window because a lot of work needs to be done at the club. Because come on, this is not the Manchester United we used to know. We remember when we had the likes of Ryan Giggs, we had the likes of Ferdinand, we had the likes of Wayne Rooney, and then Ronaldo, and then Patrice Evra. These are people who are really determined. But the kind of players we see these days are, I don't know, individuals who are not really showing enough commitment. But of course, we do hope that more players will be brought into the club, and then of course those who are really in the club and are not doing enough will be let go. Yeah, so we'll see how that really happens. Yeah, so moving forward, and of course talking about what we have for today, Finidi George, reports have actually shown is expected to earn a monthly salary of 15 million naira for his services as coach of the Super Eagles. According to reports, also that is expected to make him the highest paid indigenous coach so far in Nigeria. Of course, recall that he was officially unveiled on May 13th as the new coach of the Super Eagles after months of delays by the NFF and the Ministry of Sports. Yeah, so it's okay that of course we finally settled that it would calm all the concerns that we raised regarding the fact that the NFF was trying to politicize the whole process. Yeah, so moving forward, Chiamaka Nnadozie, of course, who is the goalkeeper of the Falcons, rather, has won what is known as the National Union of Professional Footballers award for the best goalkeeper in the French Women's League. Now, we recall that she had won the French D1 Akema Goalkeeper of the Year award, of course, also this year. Yeah, so Nnadozie has been impressive. I mean, she's really been impressive both at country level and of course at her professional level. Yeah, so congratulations to her. She actually took to her X account to share her latest achievement, and then she also shared a picture she had taken with Mbappe and then Hakimi. Yeah, so it's great to know that our players are really representing us well outside there. Yeah, so we the best we can do is to really keep supporting them and praying for them and wishing them well in their endeavors. Yeah, so moving forward, also Victor Boniface has been named the Bundesliga Rookie of the 2023-2024 season. Of course, that followed his instant impact on the club, and he actually won 4 Rookie of the Month trophies in a row. So he was announced winner of the Rookie of the season on Wednesday by, of course, the German Bundesliga League. Yeah, so what a season he has had. He has scored, many goals. He's provided assists, and of course, especially given that this was his first season, this was his debut season. So I mean, it shows the kind of fantastic player that Victor Boniface is. So according to reports, he actually beat the likes of Simons from Leipzig and then Maxen from Borussia Dortmund. So these are the 2 players that he actually competed with and won that highly coveted award. So like I said, it shows the kind of fantastic season he has had so far. Yeah, so in a related development, funny guy, he actually asked Real Madrid defender Antonio Rudiger to pay for using his celebration during a trophy parade. Yeah, of course, Antonio Rudiger actually took to his Instagram to do Boniface's signature celebration, that kind of a celebration that usually looks funny. So Rudiger actually did it. Victor Boniface actually took to his comment section on Instagram to now say there was one particular sentence. He said, "I now charge for this celebration." So responding, Rudiger said, "But please, Naira." As far as I'm concerned, this easy lifestyle is one of the attributes that actually endears Victor Boniface to his fans all over the world. He's so playful, and of course that does not in any way interfere with his performance in the field. See him now, he don't win award, you understand? So you can't really say he's not a serious player because he makes some of these jokes from time to time. Yeah, so that's on a very light note. And then moving forward, Kelechi Nwakali is expected to face sanctions from his Portuguese Super Liga side. They are known as Chaves. after he was caught actually using his phone while on the substitute bench over the weekend. So we're waiting to know what the sanction will be, but of course we know how they often react when players, tend to sort of violate certain rules. Yeah, so they expect that if you're in the bench, you should really concentrate. You understand, so that maybe when you come on, you know where to make impact. Moving forward, goalkeeper Maduka Okoye, we all remember him, the guy that got many ladies talking when he was brought into one of the matches that were played by the Super Eagles at the time. He's set to return to the team. Of course, that was following his outstanding performance for Udinese, his club side this season. Yeah, so he was really impressive. He was keeping clean sheets, making really important saves. So he's expected back into the team, and it means that it's really going to be a tough competition between he and then of course Stanley Nwakali. So we're really hoping to see how that really pans out. Moving forward to the next update, we have our national under-17 men's team. Of course, they're known as the Golden Eaglets. They have actually begun their West Africa Football Union, of course, under-17 title defense in Ghana today, being Thursday, against Burkina Faso. Recall that the team only had less than a month to prepare for this competition, and that followed the late appointment of their coach Manu Garba. Of course, recall how impressive he was with the under-17 and the likes of Kelechi Iheanacho and the rest of them. Yeah, so but he wasn't really appointed on time, and so he had like little time to really work with the players ahead of this competition. So we're wishing them well. Yeah, we're wishing them well. He had expressed satisfaction after the latest test results confirmed, of course, on the players, confirmed the eligibility of 20 players for the competition. After their match against Burkina Faso today, would face Niger Republic on Sunday, May 19th, and of course Togo on Wednesday, May 22nd. Yeah, so we're really wishing them well. We're rooting for them, and would hope that they would make the country proud. Yeah, so as usual, I want you to drop your comments on the comment section. All teams in the EPL now have one match to play, and all of that will end on Sunday. So do you see Arsenal really winning the Premier League, or do you see Man City making it fourth time in a row? Also share your thoughts on how impressive our players have been for their various club sides, the likes of Chiamaka, the likes of Boniface, who have won awards this season. Share your thoughts on how impressive they've been so far. You can also talk about the fact that Maduka Okoye is coming back to the Eagles team. What kind of competition do you foresee between he and Stanley Nwakali? So also share your thoughts on how the sort of banter, I don't know if that word is correct, between Antonio Rudiger and then Victor Boniface, of course, after Rudiger used his signature celebration. So just share your thoughts on the comment section. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.